fact
the
that you
Matrix
guys
is a
do
total
not
flop.
support it.
bro.
You know, you
Hey,
still haven't watched it, have you?
Who?
You?
No, my mic. I can't hear you because the headphones.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You? Yeah, okay, that was a good one.
Okay, okay. Here's the thing. And in case you don't know, people, this is Random Rants.
Yeah.
This is Random Rants. I'm Michael, preferred name, but everybody calls me Mike for whatever reason because they don't respect me. That's Juan, wherever he is. Yep. Well, I don't know because on mine is you to my right. There's Kenny. He's back, better than ever.
Yes, sir.
And then Jeffrey, he's finally kind of showing his face with a purplish background. If you watching, listening.
I was born in the dark.
Yes, and he's gonna rise to like the Dark Knight. Boom, segue. Cue it. Nope. All right, forget. Let's tell me about Keanu Reeves. No, never mind. Don't do that.
Nah,
segue to
Batman. So reportedly, Batman was shown in the screen 4 hours, but they was able to edit it down to 3 hours.
Yeah.
And thoughts and opinions. 3-hour Batman film.
You watching a 3-hour movie of a crime fighting vigilante that's on drugs.
Yeah. And you want his something funny? I'm gonna tell you why Jeffrey is right. And I admitted this, and
I need my praises. Yes, please, thank you.
Juan, I kid you not. Jeffrey said to be malicious. He was doing
I was being for real.
So this is the thing. So Juan, Matt Reeves actually took like the Batman he constructed was through the lens of Cobain, who was known for being a druggie. God rest his soul. So Jeffrey was not wrong. This Batman is in fact and me and Juan kind of agree on this. It's okay because if you think about a different take about Batman, and I get to the length, this iteration of the film, it kind of makes sense. Like him being a potty goer, even though I don't think he's going to be snorting a line in the Batman, but him being a different type of Bruce Wayne, like a party goer, like like edgy and just a socialite. I don't think that's a bad idea. Like if you give like a different take, because that's kind of what Bruce Wayne is. You don't expect Bruce Wayne to be Batman. What, Kenny?
Well, we know that first of all, Batman is his true identity, and Bruce Wayne is the alter ego. If you read comics, that's how it really is. Bruce Wayne is not who he really is. But if you look at it, I'm pretty sure, there's rumors out there, but they haven't been confirmed. But I'm pretty sure this movie, it's looking more, every time information comes out, it's looking more and more like a standalone film, which means we've rebooted Batman way too many times. But I guess if you want to put a different spin on it, make it a little edgier, and it's fine. Batman is not my favorite. It's not even in my top 5 comic book heroes. So I'm ready to hate it anyway. But if it's good, it's good. I'll give it its credit. But
3 hours though.
3 hours is quite a bit of time.
Well,
yeah. Well, personally, I'm excited because, especially that they're saying, without getting too technical, but like they're saying that it got to the screening at 4 hours. Technically, when you make a movie, obviously, and you write, when you're writing the movie, you shooting the movie is going to end up more than the length that you projected. No Hollywood movie is going to come out shorter than ever. So the fact that they probably had way more than 4 hours edited down, so that means that he felt confident enough that those 4 hours was strong enough to do a showing before knowing that he can edit it again and cut off more of the meat. So that tells me that it's going to be a complex story and a lean story with not a lot of fluff. Because you look at a lot of movies in the past, like Cloverfield, for example, you could watch that movie so many times and pick up so many little details, similar to last time we was talking about Christopher Nolan. Although Christopher Nolan goes a little bit more, it's a little bit more crazier. But when you talk about like an editing process and that they had to go through, that every film goes through. So for me, I'm pretty confident it's going to be a strong 3 hours and not a fluffed up, wasting time and because it's not just Batman versus one villain, it's Batman versus multiple villains and versus himself. And him discovering, like I said last time, him discovering his splitting between Batman and Bruce Wayne rather than meshing them up.
There was another story that they had derived this Batman movie from. Can I show you? I showed you Mike before. I showed you, but I want to show you guys.
He mad disrespectful. That's his Batman.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Jeff is a fool.
No, that makes no sense. No, that is not what this Batman is at all.
That's Batman. He looking for Pedro.
So listen, oh shoot, Juan kicked Jeffrey out. See, Juan said enough of this. Like, enough of this Batman slander. So going back to what you said, Juan, you mentioned something, and the thing is, when it comes to Matt Reeves, I trust Matt Reeves. Like I really do trust everything that he's done, because I'm a huge Matt Reeves fan, and I think anybody who's ever watched, oh my God, and I'm having a brain fart, Caesar, Planet of the Apes. You mentioned the fact, when he directed Cloverfield, right? Like all the little details and the subtle storytelling that he does. Let Me In was
even with
one.
a monkey.
Even with, again, Water Planet of the Apes, like if you Matt Reeves knows how to tell a story, and then 3 hours of Batman. The reason why that's good is because what Kenny says, right? Yet another Batman film, and Batman is an absolute moneymaker. We just sat through an event that was Spider-Man No Way Home. And
but this is not a year one, this is a year 2. So at least we don't get the parents and all of that, but we'll still get, and going back to like with your Caesar, like look how genius that was. And I'm not even a big Planet of the Apes fan, but like overall how the director broke it down, and how what Jeff was saying last time, the beats of Caesar himself, the way who plays Caesar? Bradley Cooper?
No, Claude, the dude. Somebody help me out. What is this man's name? Andy Serkis.
There you go. Well, yeah, he plays a good villain too.
Yeah, and Jeff, are you a fan of Matt Reeves? You love Cloverfield. I know you love Planet of the Apes, and I mean War of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Apes. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I know you love those movies. And you want to talk about like a person that could capture great, because I'm throwing it back at you, because that's your favorite thing to look for in a movie, which is beats. And you can't tell me if you watch Robert,
somebody knows about editing process. He knows about the editing process. So.
Exactly. Talk about somebody who knows about editing process.
That's what we need to do. Edit our book too.
Yeah. Shout out to the last part. It's dropping soon.
Got too much meat on
7 years. Yeah, way too much. So Jeff, Robert Pattinson, like talk about dude that can capture beats. And I know your issue is not Robert Pattinson. I know like you kind of, your issue is how the take on Batman. Is Robert Pattinson? I don't know. If it is, then you tripping. Like just dump him again like you did last time. It was Robert Pattinson. But I'm a big fan of Matt Reeves' creativity, and I think that a long movie, a 3-hour movie of Batman, the reason why it's going to work is because of the whole Albert Hitchcock feel to it that it's supposed to bring in. Like he was very inspired by what is like North film. Like we're gonna dive into the narrative aspect.
And the Zodiac Killer too. You can see the Zodiac Killer,
Seven. All of those movies like that helped him shape this version of the Batman. And one of the things that we've never got to see from the Batman in the film is his detective skills. So imagine if we take this narrative approach to the Batman.
Snyder was the worst Batman of media history, comics, everything.
But he did no different when it comes to
came in with a Gatling gun. Batman came in with a Gatling gun.
Wow, we know you hate Zack Snyder's
Gatling
Batman.
gun.
We're gonna get a reboot. Now we're gonna get another reboot, a fresh take on Batman. So Jeff, with that said, and then anybody know the Long Halloween? Kenny, you know about the Long Halloween, right? Like the Long Halloween is somebody called I think his name is the Halloween Killer, which is inspired by it's kind of has the same feeling of the Zodiac Killer, and he's going around murdering bad guys on holidays, and it's a bunch of different suspects. What they did was, and we talked about this countless time on the podcast, they took the Long Halloween, they meshed in Riddler, and now we're going to get this North film detective type style of Batman. We're going to get a true exploration,
And
a
it has a
chance for us
hush.
to
It
truly
has a
explore
hush,
Gotham
even though his hush is not in it, but I feel like it has a hush kind
element
of
to it.
like element
Yeah.
to it.